Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be swatching some of the colors, well, pretty much all the colors that I got from the previous videos. So they're all gel polishes, and I'm using my Betty nail tips to be doing these swatches for today's video. These nail tips, you could get them off of Amazon if you'd like, and I got some silly putty from my local dollar store, and I'm just putting it on top of these little, like, I don't even remember what they're called right now. As I was doing a bit of research, I saw that obviously the cheaper gel polishes aren't necessarily the best quality, but you know, when you're kind of just starting out from scratch and you don't have the finances to like invest in really good gel polishes, you kind of have to go with what you're able to afford for the moment. And the goal is to get better gel quality polishes as I grow and move along through this journey. And speaking of growth, I feel like I've grown so much from the person that I once was just from a year ago, and just like overall in life, of course, from my adolescent years to my adult years. I just feel like I've grown so much as a person, and like people who knew me, they wouldn't think that I would even probably get to this point in my life. But the growth process has been very real. It's been a real struggle for me, but I feel it's been a lot easier having God by my side. So I'm actually going to be starting with one of the yellow gel polishes, and I'm going to be doing that for this first nail here. It's actually such a pretty color. You'll see when I like add all the three coats. Little side note, I'm curing these in between shots, so you don't see me actually curing it, but I do cure it in between. Right now I'm in the book of Psalm, and one thing I've noticed as I'm reading through the book of Psalm is the word trust. The word trust is in the book of Psalm a lot. It's literally one of those words that stood out to me the most, because it's just a constant reminder that we need to trust in the Lord with all our heart and literally with everything that we do. Because when we no longer trust in Him, then we start to allow the outwardly things to get to us. And then we kind of forget that like the Lord will sustain us. As long as we put our faith and our trust in Him, He will get us through it. Even if He cannot take us out of it, He can help us to get through it. Like Psalm 25:5 says, "Lead me by your truth and teach me, for you are the God who saves me. All day long I put my hope in you." And what that verse meant to me personally as I'm on my personal journey with Him are three things: allow God to lead, rest and find comfort in His truth, and accept and receive His teachings. Those are like the three main things that I picked up from Psalm 25:5 that I think is really important for me as I grow closer to Him and I develop my own personal relationship with Him. I've always been the type of person where I try different things and I always wonder, am I doing the right thing? I don't really know. I get confused, or I start something, I don't really finish it, and then I pick it up again, but I still don't finish it. And it's like I never get to see what's on the other side. So in doing nails, I'm pretty much allowing myself to just let God lead and just going with the flow. I feel once I decided to let go of the reins and allow God to hold the reins and let Him lead, let Him have full control, I've just been going with the flow of where He's trying to take me. You know, just kind of like how a river flows upstream, right? And then fishes, they follow the natural flow of the stream. I feel that that's where I'm at mentally, and that's where I'm at right now, just in my purpose, I guess. Even though I don't fully know what my purpose is, but I feel like just me going with the flow, I'll naturally just get to where I'm trying to go to. You know what I mean? And what always happens if something tries to go against the current? It gets knocked back in the direction that the current is actually going, right? So it's like if I try to veer off course, God will just put me back on course. Like, you know, something might happen in my life that will just redirect me to what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And I wasn't sure if this is something that I was supposed to be doing. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna be real. I'm still not fully sure, but like I said, I'm just kind of going with the flow. And in my previous video, I put Ecclesiastes, I think that's how you say it, 11:4, as the verse for that video. And that same exact day, a video popped up on my YouTube homepage, and I clicked on it. And the verse that this person spoke about in that video was Ecclesiastes 11:4. So that just led me to just like, you know, I kind of got a little bit emotional because I was just like, God's really hearing me. He really listens, and he'll show you in some form of way that he knows that you will pay attention, to let you know that I hear you. Like I've always heard you. Don't think that I don't hear you. You may not get a sign, or you may not get that confirmation right away or that answer right away, but I hear you. And if you didn't watch my previous video, Ecclesiastes 11:4 reads, farmers, and this is the New Living Translation, farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. So pretty much, there's no perfect time to do what I'm doing right now. I just kind of have to do it, and I'll have a great harvest later on. You know what I mean? I put my trust in God. I put my faith in him and do the work, because we all know faith without works is dead, right? So as long as I'm putting in the work, that's all that matters. Okay, can we get into these gel polishes though? Like, you see that yellow, the pink? That second pink is probably my favorite, like actually my favorite. And I'm not really too much of a pinky girl when it comes to like nails, but that jelly color is so cute. You know, I was kind of getting ahead of myself here. I wanted to try doing a little 3D gel, sculpting gel on the yellow nails. So that's what I'm trying a little thing here. It's not really much. I just did like a squiggly line, so it's nothing too crazy, you know, but I am really excited to like try out different designs and just see where this takes me, where the skill goes, because I just decided to accept my fate. I'm a service worker. Like, I'm meant to perform service for people. Like, I've always been in customer service. So I'm just kind of taking that and running with it. And doing nails is a form of service. And not only is it just you're servicing people, but you're also helping people feel pretty and feel really good. Because we all know when you have a fresh set, when you get your nails done, when you get your eyebrows done, your lashes, like, you know, you just feel so good. You feel beautiful. You feel great about yourself. And you kind of just want to like step out into the world and just kind of show everybody like, hey, I just got my nails done. But yeah, I just want to bring that feeling to everyone, to every woman, every girl. Just, you know, let them feel beautiful. And I hope that you guys will follow along on this journey with me. And let's just like see where this goes, right? Like, if you're going through anything in life and you're kind of not really sure, allow God to take the reins and just let him lead. You know, you just follow behind, but just let him lead. Keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're not hurting anybody in the process, just keep going. It's going to be hard. It ain't going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's going to be a breeze, because problems will come. The journey is not going to be perfect, nor will it be easy. And that's just a reminder for myself for the days that I feel like giving up. I just need to not give up on myself. Honestly, I can't afford to give up anymore in my life and allow things to be a distraction for me, because I really want to show my daughter that you really can achieve anything that you put your mind to. I want to be that person in her life that she could look up to as a positive role model, and just someone like, you know, if my mom could do it, I could do it too. I did try 2 of the cat eye polishes, if you notice there. But that is all for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.